also a member of parliament representing a constituency in Kampala, is continuing not only to be evasive on this very serious matter, but also behaving sarcastic whenever put to task to explain himself about the same. The shadow minister for Kampala, who is also a member of parliament representing a constituency in Kampala, is as if not aware or just ignorant of his responsibilities on the unfolding crisis that may turn out to be the worst disaster Uganda has ever seen. The Secretary General of the National Unity Platform, a party with the majority of councillors to the council, authority council, which sheepishly rejected the recommendations to stop illegal developments on the channel, Nakivubo channel, that is now becoming a death trap in Kampala, is also silent, evasive, though he is on record for having avoided an audience with the Lord Mayor to discuss this matter. As a matter of fact, a number of people, political representatives and trustees in Kampala are culpable and responsible for either omission or commission resulting into this unfolding disaster. As much as government promises to compensate the victims of last week's floods, the issue of the illegal and disastrous construction along Kampala's main drainage channel remains not only unresolved, but as well unattended to. And this is very serious. There are two issues. There are those that have lost lives. The bereaved families should be compensated. There are those that have lost property, the businessmen and the women. They should be compensated. But then there is the illegal and disastrous construction on the main drainage channel of Kampala. No one is attending to that. When the Prime Minister went to visit, she behaved like he was an engineer, as if there is no plan. Of course, we know there is no plan. Even the Prime Minister was telling what to do. Do this. What plan was the Prime Minister, for example, executing? But two, is she a qualified engineer such that she can even begin to tell what went wrong? The Democratic Front in Kampala chapter, therefore, wishes to call for a special sitting of Parliament of Uganda to specifically address the issues surrounding this illegal and disastrous development on Kampala's main drainage channel. The Kampala district MPs, led by the leader of opposition, who is also a member of parliament from Kampala, and the shadow minister for Kampala, should wake up from slumber and initiate a process recalling parliament from the recess to discuss this matter. As I said earlier, their silence is unprecedented. They are representing people who are dying and about to die because of the illegal developments on the main drainage channel in Kampala. They are not speaking. They are not crying. We are actually asking ourselves, for them, what don't they see? Or what do they see such that they should keep quiet? Secondly, the following parties should make a formal and public apology for their omission or commission leading to the current disaster. One, the Authority Council, led by the Speaker, Zahara Mara Ruyulika, for rejecting the Executive's recommendations to stop this illegal development on the Kampala's main drainage channel. The recommendations were clear from the Executive led by the Lord Mayor. Among them, these developments had to be stopped, but also to prosecute Ham Chigundu for illegally taking over land belonging to Kampala, Capital City Authority, and as if that was not enough, constructing on the same illegally, without any plan, without any ownership of land, and this is leading to the disaster that has so far claimed billions, lives of people, but also property worth billions of shillings of Uganda money. The Secretary General of the National Unity Platform, Lewis Lubongoya, is also culpable and should make a public and formal apology to the people of Kampala and Ugandans for concealing a letter he received as early as July from the Lord Mayor, requesting him for an audience to discuss this issue. And this was after councillors misbehaving and suspiciously having taken something from the illegal developer. The Secretary General, Lewis Lubongoya, considered the letter. Lord Mayor seeking an audience with him, not responding up to now. We think he is culpable. We believe he should make a public and formal apology to the bereaved families, to the people of Kampala, but to Ugandans. When two leaders sit to discuss issues, some of what is happening today and what is about to happen the other day would be curtailed. In the first place, I think there is something hidden within this behavior. We need an apology from him. We are not addressing ourselves on a number of issues. One would say the Minister of Kampala is also culpable. We believe she is. According to the Kampala KCCA Act 2011, she can vary or rescind a decision from the authority. Now, this was a wrong decision. The Minister of Kampala just looked on. The President of Uganda, a letter which we think was even dubious from this illegal developer, and directing institutions to execute his plan, knowing very well that there was no infrastructure, physical plan, approved ownership by this illegal developer. Focusing much on the leaders elected by the people, because those are our trustees. They are accountable. We believe Museveni's minister and Museveni himself, they should have gone yesterday. They have done enough wrongs to the people of Uganda. But there are those that we sent to fight for the people of Uganda. The councillors, the authority speaker, the Secretary General of an opposition political party, just to remain silent as they are, remain evasive. The leader of opposition in parliament just don't want, he's just putting diversionary issues instead of discussing this very serious issue. They would be the very people today to initiate a process recalling parliament from recess to discuss this issue. They're not doing it. People are dying. People are crying. People have lost property. People don't have where to operate their business from. Wherever it rains, it is floods because of the illegal developments on the main drainage channel. Why can that one be discussed in Parliament? Why do we have members of Parliament in Kampala that cannot attend to this very serious issue? We think Parliament should be recalled from recess, and we think it should be a process initiated by our members of Parliament representing Kampala, especially when we have a leader of opposition in Kampala as one of our members. The shadow minister himself is representing a constituency in Kampala. People are dying in Kampala. These people are silent. They are culpable. We need them to initiate this process, but we need them as well to have to us a formal and public apology for not doing what they are responsible for. Thank you very much.